All right, today we are starting with Meggan, running for City Council's District number 5. So I was just sitting here talking to Meggan. I said, Meggan, what made you want to run for City Council? What made you want to run?
Well, I'm a lifelong Memphian. I grew up here. My husband grew up here. My parents grew up here. My daughter, who we moved to Memphis as soon as we found out we were having her, and she just graduated high school in May. And she said to me, "Why did y'all want to move back to Memphis?" And to us, it was a no-brainer. This is home. This is where we wanted to make change. And I think a lot of young people, even a lot of people my age, are talking about leaving Memphis. And I think that it's time for a change. I think we need new leaders with new ideas. I've never run for office before. I'm an educator.
Never?
No.
Never.
I'm an educator. So my background is working with youth. And I think that's an important quality to bring to the city council right now. I think I worked at the Soulsville Charter School. I developed their college and career program, and something that really drives me is right now there's an estimated 45,000 young people under the age of 25 in Memphis, Tennessee, who are not working and are not in school. It's one of the largest numbers in the country. And that affects safety, that affects our economic development. It affects so many things in our community. And that's something that I have experience with as an educator. I worked at a high school in developing their college and career department. I was the director. I know everyone hears every year how Soulsville has 100% accepted to college, but there was a lot of thought and planning and leadership that went into that. And I think I have the leadership to, in this critical moment in our city, to move our city forward.
Yeah, one thing that stood out in your conversation was your love and your passion for youth. If you could have it your way, one thing, no budget, no restrictions, what's one program you will implement for the youth? What was one thing you want to see brought to our city just for the youth?
So for the youth, one thing that I did while I was at the Soulsville Charter School is we required every student in the summer to have at least a 1 to 2 week growth experience. We called them summer growth experiences. Some of them were paid, some of them were out of town, some of them were internships. If I had a magic wand and there was no budget, I would make sure that every youth in Memphis has a summer program, a summer job, a summer internship, that they get paid a stipend, so they're not having to choose between taking a job at fast food or having an opportunity. We have needs in our city, like MLGW, we need linemen. We need to have a pipeline and a pathway for young people to get into these professions, to upskill even people who have graduated high school or in that 18 to 25 range. There's a lot of opportunities if we can make sure that they're getting into the right programs and upskilling and moving our economy forward and moving their own families forward to livable wages.
Hey, you know what? This is my first time seeing Meggan. Youth is the future. She's fully invested in seeing the future of our youth be better. So, hey, I say, if I was in district number 5, you would have my vote.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meggan. We appreciate you.
So nice to meet you. Thank you.